Hi guys, I am driving the Perodua Axia, and just now my first impression is, what the fuck, this car got keyless start? Keyless starts in an entry-level car? Even my Audi doesn't have keyless start, okay, but this car has keyless start. Anyway, let's make a U-turn. Okay. Eh? I'm supposed to follow Fan back home. Anyway. Oh, I like driving this car. I can reverse this car at a rather high speed. Where are we going? Where are we going? What the fuck? What the hell? That's how I can go out one. Where do we go? Okay, anyway, proven, this car you can reverse with full confidence. Where are we going? There. Okay. I like cars like this. Nippy. Nippy, noisy, lovely, very responsive. Okay, this is a no-frills car. By right, it should be a no-frills car. It's supposed to be cheap to run, cheap to buy, cheap to insure, and basically an all-round spacious A to B car that serves its purpose of mobilizing the nation. Right, so, wait, what is Lane doing? What? This is a go-kart track? I didn't know that. I didn't know we have something like that here. Lovely. Okay, it's a noisy car. It is noisy, but it serves its purpose. I really like cars like these, man, because they are just lovely. They are just lovely. No frills. Of course, this is not as small or as nimble as what the Conchill was. Okay, and the engine is wow. Now, the suspension of this car is comfortable, but it's a bit too roly-poly in corners. So this is a car that is made for you to drive like that, day to day, to work, you know. But I would say the drivetrain, the transmission and the engine pairing is a bit noisy. Honestly, it's a bit noisy. But I will throw all these away because this is an entry-level car. This is a car that everybody buys in Malaysia, you know. This is the kind of car that Perodua, let's put it this way, manufacturing such a car is no longer to make money. It's a service to the nation. It is a favor that Perodua is doing for everybody because they reduce the price point and they make sure people can afford cars. Put aside the question of used cars, okay? Now, visibility is excellent. Space, excellent. Comfort, it's spacious. So, no qualms on that. Ergonomic seating position, forget about it, right? Handling is fun, but it's not the kind of fun handling that you get with a Porsche Cayman. It's not like Porsche Cayman is here. This is way down the spectrum. No, it's not even on the same plenum. It is a different kind of fun. It is a kind of fun where you put your steering to one side, it doesn't pull back. You have to manually pull it back. It is this kind of fun. Yeah. Pick up. Summer Villa. Tadi kereta tu. Boleh. Thank you. I drive my BMW, they never ask for it. Thank you. But they're very nice. Okay. So, yeah man. The Axia. So I've driven the Viva, and this is the Axia. I've also driven the Kalisa. Which of them handles better? I would say the Kalisa. The Kalisa's handling is excellent. The Viva's handling is not bad because it's nimble, small and nimble. This car, you have a dead steering wheel, you have a reasonably comfortable suspension, and if you don't whack your car like crazy, because everybody is concerned about fuel consumption as well. If every day you drive like a hooligan, your fuel consumption is going to be really high. So yeah, this is a small, no frills car that I think... pick up Summer Villa. Thank you. Decent. I'll just say it's decent. Oh, that's a 2 Series Active Tourer M body kit. Wow, since when? Since when? Anyway, I'm just gonna stop here. I believe this parking lot belongs to Fen. Anyway, maybe I should go out. Yeah. So the proposition of this car is that it's very spacious. Pick up atas tadi itu gadis. Saya tahu dua kali ya. And I believe turning up parking lots is a joy in this car because it's just so tiny and nimble. The steering doesn't coil back on its own. Headlamps you have to switch on yourself, of course. Takkan they're gonna give you an automatic headlamp, right? None of that. I think my only qualms with this car were if we were judging small cars' nimbleness is the dead steering. The steering is pretty dead. It's as if it's it just won't recoil back. You know, you turn and then it sort of stays there. You have to pull it back yourself. It doesn't rewind back. So, but other than that, it's well built, right? It's spacious. There's a lot of cubby spaces. And push start. Come on, push start in a car like this. I'm delighted. I am delighted. But of course, there is still the other question, whereby you see all these plastic panels, they could have molded it in another way to give more practicality and functionality. But of course, this is the price point. This is what they are looking at, and they don't want to make it too practical to overshine some of its better siblings in the showroom. So yeah, that's how it is. So they kind of have to cut down a little bit of here, you know, so that this car is not as good as that one over certain areas. But overall, man, I cannot fault this car. Other than that, it's not very good looking. Nothing. I cannot fault this car. It's lovely. It trembles. The engine is noisy. The steering is dead. Hello. Oh, 是啊。哦。
隔壁咯要吗？
哪一个？
这个我的这辆车的隔壁。
OK， 谁的 parking？
别人的，可是不用紧。
Alright。
他没有人住的。
好的。Let's see if I'm able to turn in from here. Look at the tiny turning circle. Tiny. I can turn in like that. Okay. Yeah. That's the Axia.